Are you interested in learning more about the Philly First Home program? I'm Robin Aluko, host of At Home with Robi Ko. Stay tuned for more information about everything you'll need to know to buy your first home. Hey there, I'm Robi Ko, Robi Realtor, Robin Aluko, and I'm a Pennsylvania realtor residing in Philadelphia. Lots of times people come to me and say, "Hey, Robbie, how can I get a down payment assistance grant to help me purchase a home in Philadelphia?" 9 times out of 10, I'm going to refer that person to the Philly First Home program, which the city rolled out just a few months ago, and since that time have helped more than 100 people realize their goal of home ownership. One thing that I have to state or stress here, I got to stress something here for you. The Philly First Home Program has a grant up to $10,000. It doesn't, you're not going to get $10,000 unless the home that you purchase has a sale price greater than $166,666. It has to be more than that in order for you to receive the entire grant. Again, the total household income for people who reside in the house should be less than $108,120. Now, some people say, "Hey, well, I used to own a house some years ago, but I had to give it up because my mom was sick or I had a new baby and it was too small. We had to move to another place." That's okay. If you have not owned a home in at least 3 years, you could qualify for this program, providing that you meet all of the other criteria. Now, one big component in this program, and this is something that a lot of people balk about, but it's the most important part, I think. Invariably, there are going to be some people who, for whatever reason, they're going to face some issues like foreclosure. They're going to face some other problems with during the time that they're living in the property that they purchased. So it's very important that you go through the counseling session, that you attend the seminar where you learn about how to choose a realtor, how to choose a good mortgage for yourself, how to avoid foreclosure, how to make sure that you keep your credit tight while you're living in your house. It's so important to go through all of those steps in order to make sure that you optimize the opportunity that you're getting to purchase a home. That, I got to just say, that's underscored. You have to really focus on the training and the counseling that you receive and make sure that you implement the tips and use the tools and the resources that are provided to you in order to make sure that you can stay in your house. But if something happens and you're unable to stay in the property, you fall behind in your payments, there is help available. Don't let too much time go by after you first know that there's a problem. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to say more because we do know that most people will keep their homes until they do a different thing. Like, okay, this house is too small, I'm going to get a new one. Or this house is too big, I'm going to get a new one. But a small number of people do find that they face foreclosure. And it could be for something that was far beyond their control. But a lot of times it's related to credit and the debt to income ratio. And that's something that we'll talk about in a later episode of At Home with Robi Ko. But I just want to stress to you the importance of going through the counseling and being an active participant in the counseling, following the instructions of your housing counselor, making sure that you dot all of your I's and cross all of your T's, because buying a home is a big responsibility. And we want to make sure that you're happy with what could be the largest purchase that you make in your entire life. If you're interested in learning more about the Philly First Home Program, the place where I send my people is shown below. Go there. You know what? Skip that. I'm going to ask you to contact me because what I do is I refer all of my clients to the organization. My clients attend the seminars and they're getting grants. This is Robi Ko. And thank you for watching At Home with Robi Ko right here on YouTube. It's a web series, y'all. Check me out, 215-906-4907, or send an email to robbie@rko-realty.com. On the next episode of At Home with Robi Ko, we'll talk all about how you could purchase a property with zero money down, and you don't have to be a vet to do it. Be sure to tune in.